On the sticker it said, "Love is greater than fear," and it had been on the back of our car for as long as I could remember. I didn't understand what that meant at the time, but that saying has always stuck in the back of my mind, and last summer I finally realized what it meant. Last summer, my sister and I were on a 3-week camping trip across the Pacific Northwest. I really didn't want to go on the trip. I was scared of not making any friends, getting lost in the woods, and being the only person who didn't know how to camp. But my parents kept telling me it would be okay, because I would have my sister Bella with me. Of course, I just rolled my eyes and began to dread the day our plane would leave for Seattle. The first night of the trip, I was really nervous and shy. I kind of just kept my distance and was really quiet while I watched Bella jump right in and talk to everyone. When I was brushing my teeth that night, Bella came up behind me and asked me what was wrong. She could tell I felt uncomfortable in the situation. I told her I was afraid of having a terrible time and making a bad impression on all the other kids. She pulled me in, gave me a hug, and said, "I know, I'm terrified too, but you have me and I already love you, so I know they will too." That night, I thought about what Bella said, and I realized there was nothing to fear. I was so lucky to be able to have this experience, and even more lucky to do it with my oldest friend by my side. The next day, I embraced the trip, and because I did, I was able to really enjoy and fully experience the unique opportunity. All of us, at one point in our lives, have felt scared or nervous about something. Whether it be about taking an upcoming test, public speaking, or stepping into new situations like high school and my trip, everyone has felt uncomfortable or anxious before. For some of us, we may feel this way because there's a deeper anxiety behind it all. Maybe we are afraid of not being good enough or worthy of love, and maybe we fear we will just let other people down. I think it is completely normal to feel this way, and I believe the best way to overcome this is to fill your life with people you love and who make you feel loved. For me, that is my sister Bella, who is one of the most optimistic people I know. She makes me so happy every day, even if I don't show her all the time. In the scripture that Francis read for us today, John says there's no fear where love exists. Rather, perfect love banishes fear. This teaches us that by surrounding yourself with love, fear can't hurt us, and it will disappear. John was speaking to some of the first Christians who were persecuted for practicing an illegal religion. Though they were arrested, tortured, and sometimes executed, they were able to stay strong because they trusted in God's love and returned it, so much it overpowered. They remained faithful through the hard times, and in the end, their love and courage only made the church stronger. Just like the Christians, many of the great heroes in our society also used love to overcome fear. Martin Luther King Jr., for example, used love and the practice of nonviolence to stand up for what he believed in. And because of this, he was able to lead America into an era of greater racial justice and equality. Another example is the Catholic missionaries, who stayed in South Sudan during the violence of the war, when all other neighboring organizations had left. Though they could have easily abandoned the country like so many others did, they stayed and provided assistance and hope to the citizens left in the country by spreading their love. At their display of fearless, selfless love, many South Sudanese people converted to Christianity. In these situations, and countless others throughout history, people used love to defeat their fears, and as a result, they made the world a better place. If, like them, we can learn to make peace instead of feel conflict, to notice others suffering and serve them, to find strength in love and so defeat fear, we can not only make an impact on ourselves, but also our friends, community, and maybe even the world. I believe this can be done by taking a small step to recognize our fears, and then work to understand why we fear them, whether we fear others' judgment or disappointing our loved ones. And lastly, to remember why in the face of love, we don't need to be afraid. Just as I realized that as long as Bella was with me on the camping trip, I had nothing to fear. By filling our lives with happiness and love like this, I believe we will be able to face our fears and live our lives boldly, to our fullest potential, showing forth the truth that love is greater than fear.